Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mark Matulat for Peter Silbermann Schule, and today we're gonna be potting up a Phalaenopsis orchid, and we're gonna be repotting an orchid cactus. The Phalaenopsis orchid has been in water culture for some time, several weeks, because when you met the plant some weeks ago, it was ailing, it was sickly, it wasn't doing too well, and it showed symptoms of, well, not being in the condition that it should be. And the orchid cactus is showing symptoms of something that I want to find out more about, because one of the leaves is dying off, and I don't know why the leaf is doing that. It is the second in maybe 2 or 3 weeks now, and I think something is wrong, either with the whole plant or with this cutting. I don't know, but we will find out together, and I will show you the problem in a minute. Okay, so here we are. This is Schätzchen. You met Schätzchen a couple of weeks ago. It wasn't doing too well. The leaves were all wrinkled and floppy. Today they are firm, plump. The plant does look healthy again, and I think today is a good time to pot Schätzchen up into orchid mix. Now look here. I think you can see this. There is a new leaf growing from the heart of the plant. So this shows me that the plant has recovered, is doing much better. And yes, this leaf is still crippled, and it will not change. It will not get as beautiful as all the other leaves, but I will not remove it because it seems to be working fine. It is all green, there is no yellowing, no browning, nothing. It's just not as beautiful as, for example, this leaf here. But other than that, the plant is doing fine. And now is the time for repotting. Okay, so here we have the pot that the plant is going into. It is this pot here and the saucer. And let's have a brief look at the pot. You see, it does not have a firm outer shell, but it is stakes, and in between the stakes there is room for aeration. And there are drainage holes at the bottom, a lot of drainage holes at the bottom, so that the plant gets what it needs for its well-being, a lot of air around the root system. And this is what Phalaenopsis orchids need. I told you before, they are epiphytes, and as epiphytes, they're living in or under the canopy of trees, on branches. There are no parasites, but they are feeding on what they find after rain shower, and they collect the water that they get from the barks of trees and of branches in their natural environment and their natural habitat. Okay, so this type of pot emulates the natural living conditions of Phalaenopsis orchids or epiphytic orchids. Okay, so stick around and we will proceed to potting this up in a second. And this is the orchid mix that I'm going to plant both the Phalaenopsis orchid and the orchid cactus. Now, this is pine bark, coarse pine bark. This is probably the best bark that you can find for your Phalaenopsis orchids. Now, this is rubbish. Is there any more rubbish in this? Well, yes, here, this isn't too good either. This should go into the garbage. Anything else? This here is not good. All right, but I think oh, look here, part of a twig. This, of course, shouldn't be in such a mix. This is no good. But other than that, we can use the rest. Okay. So this is where Schätzchen goes. Oh yeah, the Phalaenopsis is Schätzchen. Okay. And what we do now is place the pot here and fill some mix here into the pot, and then comes this. I will first spray the roots some. So this outer coat changes color. It becomes green when sprayed with water, which means it absorbs water, and then the roots also become a little more flexible. See here, I can bend them a little more easily here. And from here, it goes into the pot and the potting medium. Okay. So, the roots all green and watered, and now we place Schätzchen here. Hold her and fill the container up. Like so. And tap a little here, tap a little there, so that the potting mix falls into the spaces between the roots. And Okay, so looks good. I think tap a little so that the roots maybe move a little here. Yes, this is about as it should be. And we're done. We are done. Yes. Okay, so this is this. Now I will try to place Schätzchen into the saucer. Wait a second. There is what? No. Okay. Spin and see? Locked. So, that's that. Yes, what does happen all the time is that always some particles of the potting mix fall through these spaces and collect in the saucer, but that is no problem. This can happen, and you can remove the pot from the saucer and then pour the remaining particles back into the potting mix. Okay, so this is Schätzchen now. Wish her luck, and let's hope that she will be doing just as fine in the potting mix as she has been doing in water culture over the last weeks. And this is Schätzchen number 2. This is the orchid cactus. These are all cuttings. And this one, you see, is all floppy and it's dying. You see it's turned all yellow and it's dying, and I don't know why it is doing this. When you look at the other leaves and cuttings, they're all green and they're firm and plump and the way they should be, but this one here is the second in a row that is dying off. So let's now have a look at why the plant is doing this. Okay. All right. So we take section number 2 out. Gently, gently. Gentle does it. Oh my God. This is not what I had hoped to find. Look at this. This doesn't look good. And whew, there's hardly any root growth here, just this teensy bit. Wonder how this leaf has been doing so well. Now let's have a look. There are more roots here, but it doesn't look good here. So whatever the problem is here, I don't know. So this goes into the garbage. there is no root growth here at all. This is nothing. See here? This one has healthy roots. When you look, this has healthy roots, so this can go back. What am I going to do with this? Well, this part does look good. This one, no. This also goes into the garbage. This one goes into the garbage. This one absolutely goes into the garbage. Off you go. Oh, there is some mesh for the drainage hole here. Yeah. Oh no, there are some roots, but no. No. Oh wow. This one. Up. Oh, Jesus Christ. What a mess. What has happened here? Well, but this one looks great. So, this one. Shall I try to save this? Yes, I think I will try to save this because there are roots. Look here. This is okay. I will try to rescue this. This one goes into the garbage. This one is absolutely healthy. This one is also absolutely healthy. All right, so this one is beautiful. Look here, this one is beautiful. This one, case for the garbage. This one is absolutely great. Goes back into the pot. This one looks great. Goes back into the pot. And when you look, this is all bare. But if I remove this here, no, I will not throw this into the garbage because there are roots coming from here. And I may prune this back and then pot this up. Okay, so the potting mix also goes into the garbage and we will be using fresh potting mix. This is no soil. Okay, so stick around. All right. Here I will be watering some sphagnum moss. This is sphagnum moss. Here, you see sphagnum moss. All dried and pressed. This is the best you can get here on the market. This sphagnum moss comes from New Zealand, and New Zealand produces and exports the best quality sphagnum moss. I don't need much of the sphagnum moss, just some that I want to add to the orchid mix. Orchid mix plus sphagnum moss. Sphagnum moss has the capacity for storing water, a lot of water, and it also has an antiseptic substance or effect anyway, meaning it reduces the risk of root rot. And therefore, I want to be using some sphagnum moss. I break some off here, maybe a little here. That's all. I don't think I need more than this. And look what happens when I spray it. I spray and spray and spray. Spray the other side as well. So I won't spray it too much. I don't want to get it all soaking wet. Just enough. Okay. Well, I may need a little more water here, spraying between. Yes, but this is how it should be. You see here? This is how it should be. And I will gently pull this apart. Oh, I need to spray inside. Still rather dry. Yes, from all sides. Ah yeah, and now it falls apart. This is probably more than I'm gonna need, but still. I will not use more than I need. And let's see how much that will be. Pull it apart gently because I want just the fibers. I don't want this as a clump. I just want this as a fibrous amendment. Yeah, but this looks good. This is how I want it. Gently pull it apart. And okay, but here we have it. Okay, so yes, okay, so this is the way I want this. That's probably all I need. So, and then mix it. Oh, There's still some rind. But other than that, it looks great. So here we have a little more pine bark and less granulated clay, but that is fine. So, and here comes the pot. I've just cleaned the pot, but where is my mesh? Where is the mesh? Okay, gotta be looking for the mesh. I'll be back. So, here's the mesh. Goes on top of the drainage hole. So cover the bottom with the soil, with a mix, of course, the pine bark and no. So this goes back into the garbage, and these are the good. So here are the good cuttings. Now what I'm doing with this one is gently remove the roots because I don't want to cut these, and cut this snipping tool. This is my snipping tool. Okay, so here are the roots, and there's some more mix here. Yeah, okay. So this is the usual problem. There is another leaf, but the roots are up here, so I can snip this off, and it went right into the potting mix. Okay, no problem. So, and then place this here. This one goes here. Yeah. And this one looks great, doesn't it? Isn't this a beautiful root system for such a young plant? This one is also beautiful, and this goes here, and this one, look at this, goes here. Oh, maybe I will give it the chance to lean out here. Let me cover this. Yeah, this is better. Okay, so this is much better. What did I say? Much better? Well, no, not yet. But give me a few minutes. I'm gonna make them stand upright. I need 2 more cuttings. This one goes here, and this one goes here. All right, and now we need to fill up. And I may have to get some more, yes. I will have to get some more orchid mix because I don't have not enough, but here is some more. And now we need to move the pine bark and the granulated clay in between the cuttings. And yes, this is okay. This will work one way or another. Look here, look here, look here, look here. And this one, maybe I should gently press it down a little, or use the snipper tool, snipping tool, not snipper tool, but the snipping tool to fill the gaps. But I'm quite happy with what I'm seeing. And what I'm seeing is okay. Yes. So here we are. These are the healthy cuttings. This one is going to fall over. This one, see? Let me see if I can stabilize this. Well, maybe I can, or else I will have to stake this up. Stake up means use a stake, a wooden stake, and then stabilize the plant. Okay, so here we are. And now is the time for watering the plant in. Not too much, because you saw there was root rot in this pot. So it was a good decision to take all the cuttings out and take a look at how they're doing. And well, there are still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cuttings, 8 healthy cuttings, and I'm hopeful these will survive the winter season and maybe bloom next year. Okay, so this is my this is a spray bottle, and I'm using this for watering. I water these in. Okay, so I think Yeah, see, there is some water dripping out the drainage hole, so this is enough water. For starters, I will let all the excess water drain out before I move this to the place that I have to be looking for. I still don't know where this is meant to go. But it will not go back to the balcony. The temperatures are too cold and the plant is now busy rooting in, and therefore it needs room temperatures of about 20 degrees. And yes, this is what I'm going to do. Find it a warm place and lots of light, but no direct sunlight. Okay, so here it goes. The saucer. And here is Schätzchen again. The other Schätzchen. And I will also water this one in. Okay, all we can see is there's excess water in the saucer, so I will let the water drain out. And at the same time rinse the potting material because it is kind of dusty and I don't want the dust around the roots. Okay, so I think, yes, there's no more excess water. So what we can do is place it back. Place it back, lock it, and now we're done. So, we are done. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for being with me. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, I would look forward to having you again, one of the next videos. And if you don't or didn't enjoy this, well, too bad. I apologize for not being able to make you have fun. But this is one of the practical videos on how to care for plants. We potted this one, the Phal up because it was healthy, and we repotted the other because some of the cuttings were unhealthy. And let's cross fingers that the remaining cuttings will make it, root in well, and I will keep you updated on how the plant is developing and doing. Okay, thanks for being with me, and see you in one of the next videos. Bye-bye.